Thank you for staying with us. Ethnic card and Nigeria's politics, that's what we're discussing on the program. We get the perspectives from the two major parties in Lagos. The man you heard his voice and saw him in the blue dress the other time, he's here with me in the studio. Joe Igbokwe, the spokesperson of the APC in Lagos. Many thanks for coming on the program.
Good evening, Sean.
Yeah. Earlier today, you were talking to Ross, so many other journalists who were at that press conference about what you're doing in making sure that that bond bridge between the Igbo people at the 2015 general election and your party, it wasn't a good one for your party with the Igbo community. What happened? What transpired at that time? To what extent do you think this healing process will go in bringing the fortune for your party?
Yeah, let me just go back to history just to come to where we are now. Remember there was this CUU, Committee for Unity and Understanding, before the June 12, 1993 elections, and a lot of bridges were built to realize that June 12, even though Abiola could not be president, And we moved on. We moved on, thinking that we're going to consolidate and build more bridges, just for the progressives to come to power. And in 2015, we saw money, big money in Lagos. And of course, the Jonathan factor, former president factor.
Your party too spent some money, isn't it?
Where did you get the money? We don't have the money. We never had the money.
Really?
We never had the money. Where will you get the money? We don't have the money.
You are the ruling party in Lagos. You've always ruled
Lagos.
Like your party has always been in control of Lagos.
No, we are talking about presidential elections and of course the governorship elections. Presidential elections came before the governorship elections, and the rest is now history. But a lot of things went wrong. The bridges we have built over the years, the understanding we have demonstrated over the years, were nearly sundered, before the elections. We saw animosity, ethnic card, and all kinds of things that, couldn't have helped the system or the progress we have made so far. And we saw results, and after the elections, we felt that that we need to rebuild the bridges, the burnt bridges, because I spoke to them. That place we were today was the place we were before the 2015 elections. And I told them that this election has been won and lost, given the fact that there's no way two zones would have defeated four zones. They say, incumbent cannot be defeated. Jonathan is our son, and all that. Anywhere you went today, no. Once you talk about Jonathan, no, you cannot. It's not possible. This man cannot win this election. You go and see, but they couldn't listen. But the rest is now history. They took their decisions, and this is where we are today. As I speak to you, people are angry for losing that election because they never believed that it's going to happen. Totally angry. You see bigotry, ethnic bigotry being, unleashed to the political landscape. Foul languages, abusive languages.
You are in the mix. You are in the mix. You are an Igbo man.
Yes.
The publicity secretary, spokesperson of APC in Lagos. At that time that all of these ethnic cards were being played, some of those played in the favor of your party. And in fact, the larger ethnic card that was played didn't go in the favor of your party because for the first time, your party lost huge seats in the House of Assembly and federal.
How many are the huge seats?
At about 6 seats in the House of Assembly. And you lost almost 4 or 5 seats out of the 24 for the first time in the history of Lagos.
That's
it worked against your party.
That is, you mean
the ethnic card?
Well, it works to some extent. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. If you're talking about Igbo votes, we were getting it until Jonathan's factor, came into play, and of course some, giving out some positions, to PDP gave out positions to our people. All these things played the game that you saw. But what we're trying to do now is to come back and build the bridges because this cobo politics, we're just tired of it. We want to build strategic alliance, because of our interest in
How
commerce and
important?
industry.
Because some of the statements were supposedly made in favor of your party against your people, the Igbo people in Lagos.
Yes, how? Can I?
The Lagos monarch, what he said, I mean, it was said to have the statement he made against your own people.
When that statement came, I was put in trouble. I was in the middle of it. It's just because people didn't know Kabesi. Kabesi, you know, can joke. It was a joke taken to a frightening dimension. A joke taken too far. They were eating cola nuts, they were drinking. If you don't vote for me, you know what I will do to you? I will send you into that athletic. That's how Kabesi talks if you know him very well. And because it was political season, our people grabbed it with both hands. And before you know it, it went viral. It went viral.
He damaged a lot of things for your party.
He never meant it. It was a joke. It's a joke.
But was it an expensive joke for your party?
Expensive one for that matter. We didn't know what to do. We tried to explain.
How important is the Igbo vote in Lagos?
Very important. Very important because our people live in Lagos. There's no place in Nigeria that have the kind of investment they have in Lagos. But Lagos is the second home of the Igbo people. What they have in Lagos, they don't have a quarter of it in the whole of Igbo land. So you can imagine in terms of commerce and industry. Estate, markets.
So it's about business, it's about money that we are talking about. So politics.
Business, commerce, you know, politics. Politics, you know, is superior to economics. If your politics is not right, the economy cannot be okay. And that is what is happening at the federal level to date.
Mr. Igbokwe, let's hear from your friend, your very good friend, Gani Taofeek. He's the spokesperson of the PDP. Thank you so much, Mr. Gani Taofeek, for joining us on the program. We've been talking about ethnic card and just how it played out in the 2015 general elections. The APC, a group in the APC, are trying to build bridges. What are you doing in your party to make sure that the implication of what happened in the 2015 election is stopped at this point and people will leave harmoniously?
Honestly, I am in traffic and I cannot hear you very clearly, but I can guess that you are asking about our preparation for 2019. There is serious traffic here, which is another very bad characteristic of the APC government in the street. Now, let me tell you, I also heard that it was said by my friend there that we spent a lot of money during the 2015 elections. For sake of clarity, the money that is being talked about now is not something that can be traced directly to politics. And I'd also get, amazed when the APC talks about the money at that level, whereas they are forgetting that 200 billion was estimated by former Governor Fashola to build the light rail project, in Lagos. Right now, it is gone over 1.2 trillion, yet it is less than 40% completion. And nobody is asking where those surplus are today. But let me go back to the question. Now, for 2019, we are keeping ourselves intact. We are preparing to make sure that starting from the local government elections, which we will be winning a majority of the LCDAs or whatever creation they come up with eventually, because we are aware that they are doing everything to frustrate us in the local council polls. But we are set for them. And we'll be jumpstarting the winning of Lagos in 2019 by winning the majority of the LCDAs.
All right, Mr. Gani Taofeek, if I may quickly hop in there, so that we go back to the focus of the program, is the use of the ethnic card in Nigeria's politics. And we saw that play out in Lagos the last time. A lot of people are trying to make sure that they mend fences and build bridges. The Igbo people in Lagos and indigenous Lagos people are trying to see how they live harmoniously. In your party, how badly did this card play for you?
Oh, good. Honestly speaking, I think since the days of our forefathers, political fathers, we've always had this politics of ethnicity. But I think the purpose then, the objective then, was quite different from what we have now. It was because it was not certain whether we were all going to be the same during that period. That was why we had the leaders in the Southwest, the North, and the Southeast trying to get the best and the most they could get. But right now, unfortunately, the new leadership is bringing up politics of ethnicity in order to further divide us. You will see that towards the 2015 election, because of the latter registration, which I am aware of, and some other privileged information that the APC had, they look quite well that apart from the northerners, not even the whole northern state, but apart from some northern states, they were not likely to get votes from the non-indigenous in Lagos State. And the real attack then was to attack the southeasterners especially. The high point was when our revered Oba had to threaten that anybody who was not going to vote for the APC was going to be taken away or to be flushed away by the Lagos water. Before then, you remember the humiliation, taking the southeasterners away from Lagos and dropping them at that bridge in the east, and then attacking. I didn't believe, and I still don't believe that it's coincidence that the markets that have been attacked are the ones populated by the southeasterners. So I think, unfortunately, the APC has divided Nigeria further, more than ever before, and this is what they should see.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we would have loved to have you here with us in the studio, but traffic is keeping you somewhere in town. Many thanks for talking to us, Mr. Gani Taofeek. Just before we go, Mr. Igbokwe, going forward, there's going to be local government elections in Lagos. What are we looking at? The PDP has said your party is trying to orchestrate a LASIEC that will rig elections in your favor.
We don't rig elections in Lagos. It's our deeds that have sold us to Lagosians over the years. Other states may be having problems, but Lagos can never have. We have decimated PDP. But we have decimated them. And Ambode is going to decimate them further. We'll go work.
Thank you so much, Mr. Igbokwe. Always a pleasure for having you on the program. Many thanks. Well, that's our program tonight, the Friday edition of the show. Many thanks for being such a great company. Until next time, I'm Seun Akinmaloye. Bye for now.